So ecosystem, so in ecosystem we study ecosystem structure and function, their productivity, their decomposition, and their energy flow, and at last the ecological pyramid. So now two types of ecosystem you see, two basic categories, terrestrial and aquatic. Now we study the ecosystem, their structure and function. So there is term the stratification. What is that? So it is the vertical distribution of different species occupying different levels is called the stratification. Now the components of the ecosystem are seen to function as a unit when you consider the following aspects. So they work as a unit. Now first one is the productivity, second one is the decomposition, third one is the energy flow, and fourth one is the nutrient cycling. Now the first one, that is the structural component, that is the component of the ecosystem we study, that is the productivity. Now in the productivity there is primary production. What is that? So it is defined as the amount of biomass or organic matter produced per unit area over a time period by plants during photosynthesis. So there is the primary production. Now weight or energy in terms of their units, okay, kilocalorie per meter square or per gram. Okay, the rate of, now their rates, the respective rate, the rate of biomass production is called the productivity. So it is expressed in terms of per gram square per year, kilocalorie per meter square per year. To compare the productivity of different ecosystems, so there is gross primary productivity of an ecosystem is the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. Now there is net primary productivity, that is gross primary productivity minus respiratory losses is the net primary productivity. A considerable amount of GPP is utilized by plants in respiration. So GPP minus respiratory losses is equals to NPP. Now there is secondary productivity. What is there? It is defined as the rate of formation of new organic matter by consumers. So this is the secondary productivity. So all the terms like in productivity we study primary production, then productivity, then gross primary productivity, then net primary productivity, then secondary productivity. So all that included in the productivity. Now in the decomposition we see there is the decomposition, it's a process. So now what's the process? So decomposers break down complex organic matter into inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water, and nutrients, and the process is called the decomposition. What is the detritus? Now detritus, it's like the